Alright everybody, we are ready for the next run for Link's Awakening Switch with 100% by thelimefilms1. So let's dive onto the layout and let's give it to Lime. Take it. Oh, wait, I'm looking for the layout. There it is. Take it.
Oh, wait. Am I good? Hi, everybody. I'm thelimefilms1, or just Lime for short. This is The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, 100%. This game is for the Nintendo Switch. It's actually the second remake of Link's Awakening. You guys probably know about Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. And it seems I cut out. 1 second. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if I can be heard or not, so I guess I'll wait. Oh, I'm back? Okay, great. Cool. Hi, yes, okay, so this is Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch, the second remake of Link's Awakening. And yeah, we play on German. First thing you can notice right away, German is the fastest for Link's Awakening. All text boxes in this game are instant, so there's no, like, text scrolling difference like Link to the Past. So we play with the language that actually has the fewest text boxes overall. So even though German has some long words, all of them are packed into one text box, which is very convenient. But yeah, I'm about ready to get this run rolling, and thank you all for donating. I'm really stoked that we hit that incentive. We'll be fighting the final boss twice in this run, which will be quite amazing. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, here we go. Hopping right into the game. Thank you for the good lucks, everybody. I will be commentating this solo. The past two runs, we had runners separate from the commentators. But yeah, this one, just going along. First, we're going to start off. Marin found us on the beach. She brought us to his house. Do a quick little intro, you know, just mash through it, get the shield. Pretty nice. Alright, so yeah, this game is a lot of fun. 100% is the longest main category for this game, like usual. And it consists of getting all the heart pieces, all the chamber stones, all the secret seashells. You have to beat all the dungeons, get all the instruments, get all the dungeon keys to open the dungeons. And pretty sure that's it. You have to get every inventory item. You also have to get all the figurines from the trendy minigame. If you remember from the Game Boy version of this game, there is the little minigame, little crane game. This game expanded upon it a ton, where you do have to get the Yoshi doll and glitchless from it, but we have to get many things from it. But yeah, starting off, we're just going to grab the sword and start on our adventure. This game is pretty simple in the beginning. There aren't, like, a ton of cutscenes. Like, Ocarina of Time is, like, a 4-minute or whatever cutscene in the beginning. I think it's only 3 minutes or something. But yeah, I mean, just starting out, you get the sword and the shield, you get your basic items. In the Game Boy version, you only have 2 item slots. But, in the Switch version, we have quite a few more buttons than just A and B, so we are able to have many more items equipped at one time. So sword is permanently set to B, shield is permanently set to R, and then some other items we'll be getting later are also set to some permanent buttons. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Thank you. Got the OT runner in the chat. But yeah. In the beginning we just have to grab a couple items right off. Oh no. I tried to do some tight movement there, I got hit by the keys. Not a super big deal at all. But yeah, you can kind of walk around them with some precise movement, but usually you end up having to kill them. Yeah, I've seen some stuff like that. It's interesting, there are YouTube videos of really, really long German words and really, really long words in other languages too. It's actually 420 in German, the intro? Wow. Got the meme number. Nice. But yeah, so we get the mushroom, which we're going to be using to trade to get powder, and we're getting this chest. And you may be asking, why didn't we get that when we first came in? It's actually a little bit quicker to grab it on the way out. And this gives us 50 rupees. And we'll be using these rupees to do the trendy game. We're going to be getting the Yoshi doll, like I mentioned earlier, which will start us off on the trading quest. Which actually isn't required in any percent, because we do RNG manipulation, and any percent does Villa Skip. And in this game, it also wouldn't be required, in this category, I mean, it also wouldn't be required except for the fact that there is a seashell reward for doing one of the trades. So we do about like 60 or 70% of the trading quest, but we don't have to do the full thing. But yeah, here we go, we got our powder. This powder is useful in the beginning of the game and at the very end of the game, and that's it. It's a very nichely used item. The main advantage it has over using the sword is it does 2 damage, which can be useful for killing some things. Nice, I got the bounce there. You actually need him to stay still in order to get the bounce there. That saves a couple frames, but it looks really, really cool. Alright, so there's our first use of the powder. Zauberpulver. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but we'll hope for the best. But yeah, we're activating Terran. For some reason, he was tripping on mushrooms, and instead of just thinking that he turned into a Tanuki, he actually did turn into a Tanuki. And we get the first dungeon key. The boomerang is required in 100%, except we actually do a trick to get the last trade quest item. So I'm actually glad you brought that up, because I did forget to mention that. The reason we don't have to do the full trade quest is there's a little skip later where we'll be able to get the last trade quest item. So the only reason we have to do the trade quest is for the reward. Pretty good pronunciation, better than you'd have expected. Alright, nice. We'll see if we can keep that going. Alright. So we got our first heart piece. Very easy heart piece to get, just in the well. All you gotta do is break some bushes. All you need is the sword. Very nice. And now we'll be heading to the fabled trendy game that I keep speaking about. We're gonna have quite a few visits here. Our next visit will be midway through the run, and then we'll be doing it as part of our post-game. And actually, I should mention, this trendy game is exactly the reason why we had our donation incentive to fight the final boss twice. Because one of the trendy game figurines is only accessible once you beat the final boss. First try on the Yoshi, that's very nice. One sec. Alright, cool. I just focused a little bit for the heart piece. But yeah, one of the figurines in the trendy game is required for the final boss. So we have to beat the game before we're able to get it. So a lot of this game, about an hour or so, is just post-game. It's actually more like 40 minutes-ish, 45, 50, depending on how fast it goes. Alright. But we're done with our first trendy game visit. This little kid's gonna be like, oh, you got Yoshi? You should give him to the mom. So we're gonna do that, but we're also gonna get our first seashell. There are 50 seashells in this game compared to the, I think, 20 in the original Game Boy version. But we're also gonna steal things, because we're evil people. We're immoral. I mean, we gotta go fast, and in order to go fast, we just have to be evil. That's just the way it is. Zaubermuschel. Yoshi Puppe. There is a schedule. Yeah. Thief! We are thieves. And yes, we do have to die. But yeah, we also do a lot of stealing in 100%. We do a lot of things a lot of times in 100%. And that's pretty much why it's my favorite category in this game. You get to see so much of the game. And we get to do so much, and we do very, very many glitches. So for those who don't know, Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch is probably one of the most broken Switch games. We have a lot of glitches at our disposal, and we'll be doing almost all of them. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. A lot of frame-perfect glitches, a lot of not frame-perfect glitches that are still pretty difficult, but they all save a lot of time, and they're all very, very nice. Alright. Get our next seashell and also continue on the trade quest. Yes, very good definition by Cubs. Game over means mash A and pretend that did not happen. Okay, we got kind of a troll there. Not the worst troll that can happen, though. You can actually get that loading zone blocked by her name is Chow Chow. She can actually completely block the loading zone, and you're forced to just wait until she leaves. But she only blocked us partially. We had to go around. But yeah, now we'll be entering the first dungeon. Time is flying by. We've already got a bunch of stuff, and we're going right into the first dungeon. Oh yeah, that's probably one of the coolest parts about this category is we actually have to do 3 pages of Dampe dungeons. Dampe is a little feature added in this game to sort of distinguish it from the original Game Boy version. And it's very, very tough to do very quickly, but with the help of some glitches in the dungeons, and with the help of game knowledge and memorization, we can get it knocked out fairly quickly. So we'll actually only be doing the first third of Dungeon 1 here, because we have to come back later for a seashell. So in terms of routing, and in order to get that seashell, we need bombs. So in terms of routing, it's actually a little bit quicker to come back and get it later. This is technically world record pace, because the world record, I messed up in the beginning. I got second try heart piece, I think. But that does not mean that this will be a world record, so don't get too excited yet. But yeah, in Dungeon 1, main little trick is getting boosts off the spikes. And we do a load of our autosave, called an autoload, and we leave. Alright, so now we're gonna equip Feather and Shovel. Keep on going. So next we're gonna go down to the beach, continue our trading quest. It's very important that we do this. Yes, so we are going to be doing Bow Skip, that's coming up very soon. I'll explain that once we get to it. But yeah, we'll be getting them later. But yeah, Flames, and we gotta leave, because when we come back later, we will have bombs and arrows, and we'll have the red tunic, which upgrades our damage power. So we'll be able to do Dungeon 1 much quicker, and it will skip an owl cutscene. Normally, when you beat Dungeon 1, it does a little cutscene when you're leaving the dungeon, but if you do it out of order, that cutscene never happens. And also, we have to get a seashell from a tree ball. Near there. It also skips this cutscene. But yeah, so you might be wondering, okay, why do you grab that chicken? Why do you grab that kuko? And then you probably put the pieces together, you're like, oh, this is probably that comet, or bow skip you guys were just talking about. And yes, it is used for that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to set up a specific positioning so that when this like up here, if you can see him, when this like up there sucks us up and spits us out, we will bounce and get our sort of angle skewed by the chicken so that we get knocked onto the trees. Alright, first try. Nice. So now we're on the trees and we get to just keep on going. And we're entering Dungeon 2. Actually playing really safe here. Alright. Just a little bit of marathon safety there. If you fall down, you lose a lot of time there. So I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen. Alright, good start. That room can be really trolly. All the Stalfos have 2 health, so it's optimal to kill them with a spin slash. But it can be pretty hard to line it up since their movement is completely random. Yes, now we're in Dungeon 2. Bottle Grotto, or Dishin Grotte. And this dungeon's pretty neat. There is actually a glitch you can do here. I think it only saves like a minute or 2, but it's completely RNG based. It's RNG and execution based, so obviously it's not suited for a marathon, and it's not even really suited for RTA attempts because it is 1 in 9. You could go for it if you're insane, but you don't. We don't really need that time save yet. Not totally optimized yet, but yeah, so we're just continuing through normally here. What does Dishin mean? I assumed it just means genie. Also, that was a very good Hinox fight. That's where you would do the glitch. Do it? Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that. I don't want to risk ruining the marathon for one silly little glitch that is not good at all. And you definitely can get sub 3 without it, actually. Sub 3 is sort of the main goal for us 100% runners. It hasn't been achieved yet, but it's fairly doable. We're actually going to grab 20 rupees here. It's a little backup for later. It's more pronounced like Jin. No! I hit the chest. Alright. It's a little bit of time loss. I had to pick up one more pot, but that doesn't really matter. Fancy word for genie. Gotcha. Yeah. That's one sort of interesting thing. In the English version, it's Bottle Grotto, so it's named after all the pots. But in the German version, it's named after the final boss, who we'll be fighting in... Oh my god, just a second. So you might be wondering, okay, why'd you do that room like that? It's really slow. But you actually have to kill those enemies in a specific order. And the only way you'd find out about it is either by experimenting or by using the Owl's Beak, which is sort of a hint item in this game. They sort of made it mandatory for casual play in here, but since we're really smart speedrunners, you know, we can continue without the hints. It doesn't apply to your inventory, so that's the other thing. We don't have to get the dungeon map or the compass or the beak or anything like that in this game, because those don't apply as like permanent items in your inventory. Imagine speedrunning in German and you don't even speak German. I know, right? I've gotta learn some German. Yeah, and the boss is in a pot. We've got our little genie in a bottle here. He looks kind of more like a clown, and he is kind of a clown, because this fight is probably the most boring fight in the game. You kind of just walk back and forth, and he speaks at you a lot, and you kill him when you get to his second phase. How does Link climb the ladder when both his hands are holding the pot? He uses his really, really strong feet that he's manufactured after years of adventuring. Sure, we can skip the hints. What if we forget something? That's true. That's true. I gotta make sure I don't forget anything. These hints are very useful. Get to do a little bit of swag on him, put our shields out, do a little dance, make a little, you know. Let's get down tonight. So this phase is somewhat RNG based. You don't really know where he's gonna pop out. Okay, that was a very good fight. That's the 2-cycle, which is the quickest fight you can get, and I got it without the double spin slash, which is very nice. But if you spin slash an enemy in a certain way, I'm pretty sure this is a feature in a lot of other Zelda games too. But if you're facing a certain direction and the enemy's on a certain side of you, and you spin slash, you'll get 2 spin slashes, because it'll do 1 for the first rotation and then 1 for the second rotation all the way around. But here's our first dungeon we completed, and it's actually dungeon 2. Every language is hard to learn. It's just hard to learn languages. Except for, like, Pig Latin. Got Reenie Rock, nice. Reenie Rock is breaking that rock instantly. Saves, millions of years. So now, we're actually going to be buying Tracy medicine. Alright. She made us pay 42. Unlucky. It's not RNG dependent, but it is a little bit unlucky. Alright, now we're going in here. This area has a heart piece, and this chest has 50 rupees, which is very useful for us. And yes, okay, so the medicine, I forgot to explain, because I was thinking about something. The medicine we have to get because we're using it for a glitch much later in the run. Maybe like an hour and a half later, we'll be doing a Hinox warp, which requires us to die. This Hinox warp specifically requires us to die. And then we get revived, so that we spawn in a certain place in the dungeon. Now, Hinox warp, I've mentioned it a few times. We're not going to be doing any of them until later. But they are sort of the integral glitch of Link's Awakening glitched speedrunning. And basically what they do is you interrupt the Hinox grabbing you. When the Hinox grabs you, he warps you to like a specific spot on his hand. And if you interrupt that happening, he will... the game will just kind of bug out, and it won't know where to warp you. 1 second. Nice. Okay, that was Villa Skip. Maybe I should explain that glitch first. Basically, those snake enemies, if you put them in a specific spot, there's a way you can spawn on top of them. And it's basically when they're, like, fully extended out. and sort of at like a max height-ish type thing. So you're able to walk onto the trees and just jump on there if you get them in a specific way. And it looks like it isn't much, but it actually saves around 5 minutes. You skip the entire Canalet Castle sequence, and I just did something really silly. You're supposed to just load your autosave there. In fact, many things like that. Alright. Shoot. Dude, what am I doing? Okay, whatever. Oh my god. This is why I do that. Right. That heart is harder to grab than it looks, especially with only one column of pits. Oh, shoot. Actually spawned there. Okay. Alright, there we go. That was a little bit slow, grabbing that heart. My bad. But we're still good. Still on good pace. But yeah, anyway, Hinox Warps. Very important for this game. I'm actually going to grab that blue rupee on the way down. Because it's good to have all the extra rupees you can in this category. Yeah, Link screams are great. I did that on purpose, so that you guys could hear him yell out in pain. Because, I mean, it's just so amazing to hear him go. Rate my impression after playing this game for 1,000 hours. Oh, man. Should I try to pronounce that? Okay. Schleimschlüssel. Runner, can you please make Link drown? I'll think about it. But yeah, we are now in Dungeon 3. This is a pretty hard dungeon. I'm gonna grab actually more bombs than I usually grab. Grab one extra there. This dungeon is stupid because of this room right here, exactly. You lose a lot of time to getting that RNG here. That was really good, not even bad. Actually, not that bad. Dude, let's go. I gotta give quick shoutouts to Epic Skylar, who just said, I'll teach you these words in your next stream. Because he actually does help me out a lot with these meme pronunciations. Whenever I'm playing this game. Alright, but yeah, this dungeon is really tough. We'll be doing a bomb hover called Tarthur 2 Time, and we'll be doing a bomb jump to skip a key. So, oh my god, I actually have to rethrow this. Okay, that was really silly. So the bomb hover will allow us to skip 3 keys, and then the bomb jump will allow us to skip 1 more. And you may be thinking, okay, well what keys? Well, you see those 4 key blocks right there? Yep, that's what we're skipping. So here's the bomb hover. I can't really explain how this trick works or why it works, but it does. I don't know if anybody can really explain it, to be honest. Okay, I got kind of a weird angle there. Okay, good. Alright, first bomb hover done. We will have to do another bomb hover, but we're not gonna have to walk all the way around the next time. But yeah, so that skips that mini boss and allows us to grab the Pegasus boots right over there. Yeah, shoutouts to Clouds617. My boy taught me everything I know. Really great at this game. Truly an inspirational runner. Yeah, it just works. It's just a thing. Gotta get the LASD comp. We have to reload this room like this. Might be thinking, time lost, but no. We have to, oh shoot. Get rid of those, Zulls so that we can do the bomb jump. So we'll be doing 1 more bomb hover, and then we'll be doing the bomb jump. Dude. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a tough time getting the positioning there. 2, 3. Nice. Okay, perfect. I was worried that was a little bit early, but that was actually perfect. Nice. Alright, this is great. Very good D3. Yes, German is the fastest. Fewest text boxes. Gonna grab these. Just in case. Just in case I get the worst fight of all time, which won't happen. Because this fight is really, really easy. Huh? Shoutouts to Frankerface's huh emote. God emote. Yeah, German efficiency strikes again. They really know how to jam-pack words into their text boxes. Oh no. Okay, well. Okay, actually, not that bad. I recovered well because I got good RNG. Let's go. Nice. Alright. So I almost had a pretty bad fight. You don't really want to let that guy jump, and you also don't want to let him bonk you. Yeah, Gigazol. That one's really hard to pronounce. But, there we go. Done with Dungeon 3. Yeah, longer words, but they carry more meaning. Beautiful language. Alright. So, we're not actually done with Dungeon 3. We've got to go back in and get 300 rupees here. Because we need them to get Frog Song. Later on, you get a song, the Frog Song is Soul. It allows you to revive old, ancient, dead things. But the singer makes you pay 300 rupees to hear him perform the song. Okay. We got the Nixon Glockenspiel. Glockenspiel. Alright. Nixon got a Glocky. Nixon's mad about Watergate. He's back for revenge. He's got a Glocky. But yeah, we have to go left side because we have to kill that gel. We have to kill all 3 enemies in that screen. So it requires us to go around the left side. Nice. Very good kill. A hidden German. I mean, you don't play this game for 1,000 hours without learning some German. Alright. But now we're done with D3. We don't have to go back in. We're good, we're chilling. And now we're gonna go towards more of the east side of the map. And our next dungeon, you might be thinking, oh, Dungeon 4. Our next dungeon's actually Dungeon 0. Huh? Dungeon 0? What? Yeah, our next dungeon is Color Dungeon. The only dungeon to feature color in this game. Fun fact. And, yeah, it's very important because it allows us to get the red tunic, which is required as part of the inventory. And it increases our regular slash damage by 1. It doesn't double damage, it increases the regular slash damage by 1. It doesn't increase their spin slash damage, only the regular. It's basically the effects of a piece of power in this game, but without the speed boost, and the piece of power is an item you get after 32 kills plus your heart containers. It drops after that, and you don't really want to grab it, because even if you used all of the walking speed, it's still a little bit slower. But yeah. We do have a little bit of an overworld trick here, and that's also another one of my favorite parts about 100%. Any percent, there aren't like a ton of really swag overworld tricks, but in 100% we have stuff like that allows us to get the seashell without flippers. Saves us quite a bit of time later. Shit. I mean, crap. Sorry. Nobody heard that. Alright. Getting a bunch of seashells. But yeah, that jump is pretty tough. Pretty precise. Banned. Runs over. Sorry guys. Can't watch the rest. I made a mistake in my speech. Yeah, I did that for Glenn. Glenn wanted me to drown Link, so I did it. I've got to respect Glenn's wishes. Alright, good dash there. Bad part about that dash is you can either bonk on this tree or you can fall into the pits. So it loses a little bit of time, but we got the perfect dash there. Alright, nice. Why does Link say glob gob gob? He is the globga gabga lab. Alright, so continuing the training quests. And then doing that. But yeah, we're just doing some chores, getting some seashells. And now we'll be heading to Animal Village, everybody's favorite village. It's got all the animals. It's the only village with animals in this game. I'm gonna go for kind of a precise positioning thing here. Nice, I got it, okay. We went in between the deep water and the shark. I don't know the shark's real Zelda name, so I'm just calling it a shark. And that saves, like, I don't know how much time it saves. I think it saves, like, 0.2 or something over doing the jump over the shark. Yeah, it has Christine. Best girl. Alright. Yeah, talk to that guy, continue the trade quest, but what he also does, not only does he continue the trade quest, but he also moves Marin over. So we'll be able to do the Marin. Oh shoot. Alright. One bonk. If anybody wants to try and keep track of all the bonks throughout this 3-hour run, be my guest. I think that was my first. Okay. There's like a really precise positioning you can get when digging a seashell that allows you to instantly pick it up when you dig it up. But I missed it there. So I dug the next tile over. Okay, I got a push cancel that doesn't save time. That actually loses me time because I have to knock the ghosts out of the way. Awesome. Alright, but now we're in Color Dungeon. Dungeon 0. This dungeon's really cool. I'm a big fan. It's the only category where you see it, besides everybody's favorite category, Color Dungeon, the category extension. Dude. The guy was bullying me. Nice. Messed up my position a little bit there. Yeah, look at all this color. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's the only dungeon to feature color in the game. Nice. You can bonk against the top of that guy. It's kind of annoying, but we didn't. Nice, they actually moved out of the way. You can bonk against those guys too. This dungeon has quite a bit of RNG with the enemies. Yeah. It's a lot about shapes now. We're gonna equip powder here, because we have to use powder to kill this guy. Alright. Nice, we got the quick kill there. Alright, so that's the one cycle. Usually you get 2 cycles, but we were able to get 2 double spin slashes, which allows us to get a 1 cycle. That was a very quick fight. This run is actually really good. Yeah, shape dungeon. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool that they gave shapes for colorblind accessibility, because a lot of games don't do. Alright, next up is Stone Golem. This guy is dumb, but we'll see if we don't get trolled. Nice. Oh, what? We got trolled. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't know what determines whether he does 2 shakes or 1 shake. on the last thing. I mean, clearly I thought I got it one shake there, but I didn't. But we didn't take any damage, so that's good. This is bingo room. Holy crap! Oh my god, that was insanely quick. That was a really good bingo room. If I actually had my splits open, this would probably be gold pace as long as I don't blub up the final boss here. Color Dungeon has been amazing so far. It can't be how much health he has left, because I do 3 spin slashes, and sometimes I get 1 slash and sometimes I get 2. But I don't know. I think it's like how much time has passed on the first phase or something. Like, that's what I determined it to be, was how much time on the first phase passed. I got the frame perfect text box skip too. Okay, this is definitely a gold. I don't know how much. I wasn't expecting to have to talk about that, but yeah, you can. He usually does a text box which spawns a bunch of Stalfos, but yeah, I got the frame perfect text box skip, so nice. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely a gold. I don't know how much, by how much, but that's the best Color Dungeon I've done ever. So, congrats guys, you just witnessed history. Probably the fastest Color Dungeon time in the world. Color Dungeon World Record. Nice. Okay, I've walked. Nice. We're back to stealing again. Back to our old ways. In order to survive. Because these things cost... I don't know if you caught that. It was only a quick second, but they cost 1,280 rupees. So, yeah, we've got to go back to stealing. This game is definitely boxing. Thanks, Jones. Was this sub 39? That is pretty good, if I remember correctly. Alright. Yeah, if you want to time it later, feel free. Yeah, we're hardened criminals. We do what we have to survive. This is Dream Shrine. This is Link's dream in a dream. Some Inception type stuff going on here. Pretty hype. But we get 100 rupees and we get the ocarina. Very useful items. We'll be warping around the map a lot with the ocarina once we get the Mambo song. And we'll be using Marin's song, Frog song. Do the Sam strat? Oh, I should have done the Sam strat. I forgot. It's my bad. Alright, now we're back to Trinity game. We have to do 2 items here. If one of the items ends up going poorly, which is the seashell, this is the worst item to try and grab in the Trinity game. If it ends up going poorly, like if I don't get it within 3-ish tries, we can do it later. And if it gets in like a really bad positioning, we'll have to do it later as well. Alright, that's 1. You fixed the timer? Alright, nice. Good to hear. Oh my god. It's right there. Alright, so this is gonna be 3rd try. That's pretty slow. But not much you can do about that. The seashell is like pretty much RNG. There's like some pixel perfect positioning you can get that makes it so it is 1st try, but I mean, you can't really realistically get it, so you kind of just have to hope for the best each time. I try to go for the spot that makes it first try, but whatever. At least this Chow Chow figurine is really easy to get, so we don't have to worry that much. Alright. So, it is good that we actually did get the seashell here, though. Like, leaving and getting it later does make things worse, because it makes my, I have to, like, improv and adjust my setups a little bit, which is not ideal. But we're good now. Alright. So, this is our first figurine. Gonna be placing it in Madame Meow Meow's house. She's gonna be right there, kind of in our way, but you can maneuver your way in between the stools. Scam the shopkeeper and get scammed by Trendy Game. Yep, that's how it works. But now, we're actually finishing Dungeon 1. The moment you've all been waiting for, we're actually finishing Dungeon 1. I'm not sure if it's faster to get this seashell leaving or entering Dungeon 1. I think it's faster to get it entering, though. So it lets you do that. Alright. Oh, I missed. No, dude. Alright, whatever. But yeah. Yeah, no photos in this one, sadly. The photo shack gets replaced by Dampe. But Dampe is very, very cool. So I think it makes up for not having the photo shack. Yeah, finishing a dungeon? What? In a 100%. Man. But yeah, so this seashell right here is exactly the reason why we had to come back later. Yeah, Boris. Ugh, screw that guy. But yeah, Dungeon 1, as you can see, is very, very quick with boots. It makes everything seem way smaller and way easier. Dampe, cool. I don't want to hear anything. You do this game. You do this category glitchless. You know, you don't understand how swag Dampe is with glitches. It's very, very awesome. Alright. So now we do this guy. But yeah, the sad thing about Red Tunic only increasing regular slash damage is that it makes Moldorm not really quicker than doing it with Green Tunic, but it's still faster overall to do this dungeon. And 2 trips. Yeah, they added Boris Johnson. I think it is a little bit quicker because you get to do regular walking instead of treading a spin slash. But it's still 2 hits going. Dampe is worse with glitches. Wow. Yeah, he's trolling hard. Joms is known for his trolling. Yeah, we got Moldornberger down. He looks especially like a burger in this game, but with way, way, way too much lettuce. Alright, now we're done with Dungeon 1. We're good. We don't have to worry about it anymore. And now, we'll actually be heading to Dungeon 4. Not a troll, that's just true. Looks like we got some hot takes in chat. You know, they think Dampe Hinox Warps are lame. But I'm partial to Dampe Hinox Warps, and I'm not biased at all. Just because, you know, I discovered Dampe Hinox Warps doesn't mean I'm biased. That doesn't make me biased. That skipped... That was... There's usually an owl cutscene there. Wow, nice. Jeez. Okay, nice job, me. What am I doing? Okay. This is fine. Okay, this is... Very strange movement. Very, very strange movement, because my brain just blanked there. Speedy Bacon. Now everybody's got to donate. There we go. That's the easiest spot to get the insta-seashell from digging. And now we do Marindate. Very, very beautiful cutscene. Get to see all the seagulls. Get to hang out with Marin. Time lost gamer. Very true. Very, so true. I am time lost gamer. Alright. But yeah, now we are just doing our little cutscene. That's one thing about 100%. We have a lot of cutscenes. But that's part of the fun. You get some relaxing moments in between the intense gameplay. I did say yes. Good. Saying no loses some time. Yeah, we are thieves, we are Deebs. Deebs. Yeah. I feel like the shorter words are harder for me to get. Alright, get the 50 rupees there. There are a lot of rupees we get. They just help out with later in the game when we've got to do trendy and stuff. Alright, but now we're back to Animal Village. And we'll be removing the walrus. By entering another cutscene. Alright. Yeah, no, that's the true thing, is that Marin is actually like the strongest character in this game. Because Link has to have boots and feather to jump and dash and all this stuff, and Marin is wearing sandals and is able to keep up with Link. Like, I don't know, she's just insane. Like, if we were able to play as Marin, we would save so much time off our run. Alright, but now it's time for Land Mola. In the run before the previous run, saw a lot of Land Mola. He's a little bit different in this game. We're gonna see if we can... Nice! We got the 1 cycle. Had to take a little bit of damage to get it, but was able to pop it out. Very, very good fight. Usually you get a 2 cycle there, but... Yeah, 1 cycle's nice. Oh yeah, and Marin can Jesus jump. Marin doesn't need flippers, Marin just... jumps on water. Oh my god. I've never bonked there before. Alright, nice. Bazinga got the quick kill. Definitely Bazinga moment. That's the thing I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. I've been forgetting to say Bazinga every time I hit a trick. Gotta start popping those out. So thief is beef? Guess so. Thieving is beating. Somehow got a down movement there, even though I didn't press down on my stick? Okay. Thanks, game. I think I must have accidentally slid to down or something when I was doing down left. Deep. Interesting. Now we get our first song. We get Marin's song. Singing with the animals. Toucan Sam's over here. Hanging out. Toucan Sam, Bear Grylls, and 3 bunnies. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, the owl talks a lot. Luckily, he doesn't try to troll you like an Ocarina of Time. Alright. We're gonna do another overworld trick here. This is in glitchless and in 100%. We are going to do a little bit of a cool hop that I found a little while back. Maybe about a month ago-ish? Where we're going to jump from these stairs to this ladder. Nice, first try, bazinga. That's pretty awesome. Alright, now Dungeon 4 is open. Now we're gonna have to grab the warp over here. I gotta make sure I don't forget that. I did actually forget that in one of my runs. Also about a month ago, right when I found that, because in glitchless, you don't have to grab this warp. But in this run, you do. And then it's a little bit quicker to actually just warp over there. After grabbing the warp, because you're already in the menu. And now I will actually grab this seashell that I forgot earlier, but I didn't mention that I forgot it. Because I didn't want you guys to know. But now you know. And now that I said something terrible about myself, I think it would be nice if you guys all confessed as well. So, yeah, get those confessions out, everybody. Gonna do a little bit of a quick cool strat here so we can get the heart piece without having to leave the Rihanna. This is the ultimate IQ test. Got it. Mara knows how to use a sword. I wouldn't put it past her. Marin just stomps on baddies with her epic sandals. That's actually a great idea. Yeah, she just jumps on them like Mario. You're looking at the speedrun while working. That is a confession. There you go. Yeah, send your confessions in with a donation to Pank1. Confess and support a great cause. Glan is becoming a random main in this game. Very unfortunate to see, but can't blame him. He's the head developer and is very, very good at making this rando work out. The amount of progress he's made is actually insane. But yeah, now we're in Dungeon 4. So this dungeon's pretty cool because we pretty much just skip everything. It's pretty awesome. As the kids would say. I didn't get the full slide. I'm not gonna risk trying to pop out one more quick slide there. We're just gonna trudge our way over. Okay. I accidentally did a double slide there, so we gotta do the trick again. That was definitely not a bazinga moment. It's my bad, guys. Sorry for letting you down. Alright, now we're just gonna play it safe. Oh my god, I messed it up again. Okay. This is really silly, but whatever. This trick isn't that hard, but I'm just playing very silly. Yeah, walls are only a suggestion. Just ignore them. We're just gonna play it safe here now. Done messing around. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody, but now we're good. That was pretty slow, but at least we got it. Third try. Third try, whatever. We don't need these bombs, which is good. Guy hit us. Still, third try is still faster than the vanilla or the other skip way of doing this dungeon. So I'm not mad at all. Nice. Oh my god, okay. We got really trolled there. Nice. That piece of power does nothing for us. Let's try and get this quick kill. So bad. Right. Well, we don't have to worry about spin slashes anymore. We're doing spin slash damage anyway. So, really all I've got to do is just hit him like that. At least piece of power makes that room easier than it already was. Alright. So, in any percent runs, we actually leave the dungeon after grabbing flippers. But in 100%, we don't. Now let me explain that. So in any percent... So in this game, after you beat Dungeon 4, there's a side quest with a ghost who... Wow, I've never... Okay. Oh my god! Dude, I'm trolling. Okay. Anyway. I am actually trolling so hard right now. Okay. With how good we were in D3, we are absolutely choking on D4. Alright, anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so there's a side quest with a ghost. We would take the opportunity to skip it, but I don't think there's any way for us to maneuver around the game to skip it, and also it's required because the quest gives us a bot. Now this fight's a little bit different in 100% because spin slash or regular slashes do the same amount of damage as slashes. So that was pretty good. That D4 was kind of trolling, but we got past it. We got through it. We're smooth sailing again. Just gotta keep on trucking. I mean, in a 3-hour run, you gotta expect some mistakes, you know? But really, for this run, this is a pretty good time, as far as I can tell. Because I think that's the only thing I've really messed up thus far, besides, Trendy Seashell. Getting unlucky there. Yeah, D4 is bigger. It's got the bigger number. Piranha Killer. Yeah, very smooth gameplay. Did not forget the heart container. Shoutouts to forgetting that heart container. Neptune Hafe. Alright, now we get Mambo's song I was talking about earlier. This will let us warp to any warp point on the map whenever we want, as long as we're not in a dungeon. It's pretty nice. Yeah, no way. No way anybody would ever forget a heart container, right? No way. Mom, come on. Alright. So now we got the song. Pretty hype cherry. You forgot this in your first playthrough? Yeah, I mean it's not necessary. And in the Game Boy version, like if you came from the Game Boy version, it's not as useful in that version anyway. Oh my god. I accidentally did one more down input than I was supposed to. For menuing, you can also use the D-pad. It's not really strictly faster in the item menus, but it's way faster in the warp menus. Continue on our little quest here. This is the second to last trade. We're almost done. Yeah, this is the ghost I was talking about. Gotta take them all around. Super Mario Sunshine is the prequel to Splatoon, but society isn't ready to hear that yet. Honestly, I can see it. You got the squid races and the... You know, I could see that. It just warps you to the pond in the middle of the map by Tracy's Medicine Shop in the Game Boy version. Wait, is that really what it means? It means letter of the goat? That is a great translation. Yeah, the ink everywhere on that one level. Yeah, the ghost is just reminiscing about days long gone. Shoot. Didn't extra slash there. But we get the seashell. We did pass by this house earlier, but it's faster to get it now. Because we have to go in anyway. When we get the ghost. Waited a little bit so I could kill him, just to prevent any trolling. Sometimes his respawn timing can be weird and he'll just pop up when you don't want him to. So the reason we didn't have to get any bombs in Dungeon 4, even though I used like 1,000,000, because I kept screwing up, is because... Actually, I kind of equipped that early. We get an upgrade here. So the Mad Batter can upgrade either powder, arrows, or bombs, you choose. We get the upgrades at different times just to basically get free refills. And it's very, very nice. But yeah, so we got our bomb upgrade. So now we're at 60 bombs. Doesn't even matter that we used a bunch in Dungeon 4. The only way it can be bad is if you have 0 bombs. If you have 0 bombs before getting the upgrade, then you will not get your, you will not get 60 bombs. Now the ghost leaves us, which is good, because you do have to finish the ghost quest in order to go into any dungeons. So yeah, now we get our bottle. This is our first bottle. The bottles are completely useless, unlike Ocarina of Time, where you can do cool stuff like reverse bottle adventure and all that wacky stuff. Bottles are pretty useless. Actually, I think you can deflect, Aghanim's... Oh my god. Aghanim's, orange balls. With the bottle. But it's just worse. Weird. Huh. That's cool. Get some nice push cancels there. Alright. We are now almost done with all of our chores for pre-D5. We've got to get one more heart piece on the way there. On the way there. Voice crack. Yeah, probably got made fun of in high school for his orange balls, which led him to develop blue balls. It's a very sad story. Alright. So, now we're done with everything we gotta do before D5. We're done with our chores, we get to have fun, and we get to do Dungeon 5. Now, Dungeon 5 is a pretty, how do I put it? It's a pretty unique dungeon. It's the only dungeon where you don't have to fight the mini-boss, ever. Even glitchless. Instead, you fight the same guy 4 times, who's kinda like the mini-boss, but not really. He never activates a mini-boss warp. Instead, the Gomas do that. Wow, that's exceptionally bad RNG. But he does give you the hook shot. That's very good RNG. Least favorite dungeon. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty lame because of how repetitive it is. The mini-boss traumatized you as a kid, wow. Who hides all these keys in the ceiling? I never thought about that. Huh. Probably some strange spider doing that. But yeah, this dungeon's terrible. There is a cool trick that we can do. But if I mess it up, we're just gonna have to go on without it. It only saves like 10 seconds. So it's not worth like trying again, but it's worth trying at least once, so I'm gonna go for it. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. But it's a very cool looking trick, so I do hope I get it. My favorite dungeon? That's a tough question. I actually really like D3 because of the bomb jump. And the fact we get to skip all the key blocks. But my favorite overall is probably Color Dungeon. As silly as that sounds, I really enjoy the pacing of that dungeon. And the way that, it has multiple mini-bosses, and the puzzles are pretty cool. And it's just such a, like, I don't know, it's just such a unique dungeon. And then you also get the upgraded tunic at the end. I started holding up for no reason. Bad movement. Alright, so here's the last Stalfos fight. Here's where we'll be doing the glitch I was talking about. If I mess it up, it's not a big deal. But if I get it, then nice. You'll get to see a little something extra. Think of this as like a bonus glitch. Here we go. You're gonna focus. Nice. No! Ah, dang it. Okay. well, we have to reload the area. That's a really silly mistake. But at least you got to see the cool part of that glitch, where you fly onto the walls. Alright, that's unfortunate, but you just gotta roll with those punches. Also, yeah, Color Dungeon doesn't have any side scrollers. I'm gonna grab these. This is backup.
Hey buddy, you good for a quick donation?
Yeah, you can feel free.
Sure, cool. So, since we had a few since I last read, I want to give a big shout out again to Shadow Magi for $200 saying, let's make Z2 Docklink harder. And that's actually fun, and it actually reached an incentive. That's the all keys race for Z2, and that means fighting Docklink head-on, face-off style, instead of going into the corner like a chicken. They're actually fighting them head-on right now, which is great. So thank you, Shadow. Also, shoutouts to Pounce the Tiger for $5 saying, thank you for hosting Link's crossbow training. I was very excited to see the rest of the games. I am very excited. Good luck to everybody, and especially excited to see many more cool Zelda games. Thank you so much for being in there. And also, Glenn, $20 for saying Christine is cute. Is Christine
True.
cute? Yeah.
Yes, Christine's very cute. We saw her a little bit earlier. Yeah, part of the trade quest. You get her letter.
Yep. Thank you everybody so much. We had $1,752, so very close to the 2K. Upcoming incentives, by the way, just quickly to name one, the next one would be Tingle's Balloon Fight DS, coming up after OTR, I believe. Actually, let me say that for sure. Yeah, after OTR. And we have an incentive there to get the bonus artwork, the bonus picture showcase that's currently at $24 or $500, so let's make sure to get that going. That would be amazing. If you donate, you can win amazing prizes, including a Nintendo Switch OLED, which is pretty amazing, by the way. I checked it out. That's our grand prize, and there's lots more, including cool apparel, some really cool Zelda stuff, artwork, all that kind of jazz. Let's go.
All right, thank you, Trez. Yeah, I definitely advocate for donating here. You guys should definitely do that. Cool incentive prizes as well, and it's for a great cause. Anyway, this is the boss of this dungeon, and also right before the boss, I actually did a small key skip. In this game, you're confined to 8 directions, as I'm sure you've noticed, but if you do a jump, or if you do a very small tap with boots, you can actually get a specific angle beyond those 8 directions, and we're able to use and abuse that in order to skip that small key there. Thank you, Murph, for donating. That's great. And yeah. All right, so now we're done with Dungeon 5. And we're heading to Dungeon 6. Now, while we're on the way to Dungeon 6, we're actually going to be getting Bow Wow, who we skipped right in the beginning of the game. But we actually do have to get him at some point, so we're going to be doing it now. Getting Bow Wow activates Dampe, so we're able to do Dampe later. Yeah, we got the Wind Marimba. Pretty great stuff. Alright. So, normally there would be enemies in these rooms, but there aren't. So we get to just keep on dashing through. And now we fight this guy. He can be a little bit of a troll. 2 spears there is worse than average. Usually you only get 1. Okay. Got juked out by Bow Wow. But now we're just gonna load our autosave and head right on out. Now, it's actually interesting. I forget exactly what you have to do, but you can get soft locked by saving Bow Wow before a certain point after skipping saving Bow Wow. But we're good. But you can avoid that soft lock if you have Mambo's song. But we don't have to Mambo, we can just auto load. Here we got Comet. And now we get our next upgrade, which will be arrows. Because getting the powder upgrade is pretty useless. We don't ever need the powder upgrade, we just need it for the inventory. Alright. Now it's very important that you're safe on those text boxes, because if you do upgrade powder, you'll lose a lot of time. But we're good. We did get the hard piece of shame, but it's not shameful to get in 100%, luckily. I'm just gonna hookshot out of here. Nice. That one doesn't actually require a skew, you just have to face down right from the edge. Alright, so now we are finishing off the trading quest. This is the very last trade we have to do. Christine is actually... Let's see. She sends a letter to this guy, and she's actually catfishing him. She's pretending to be Princess Peach, but she's not Princess Peach. Now, we're gonna go visit Christine again later, so that's not the end of our Christine content. She will be giving us a seashell. But it is the end of our trading quest content. So, we don't have to worry about the trading quest anymore. We're done with that. So that's pretty hype. Alright. So this segment is, I think, the longest overworld segment in between dungeons. Pretty sure this is the longest one. It's Enter Dungeon 6. It's about 9 minutes long. There are just a lot of chores we have to do. Yeah, she's cute on her own. She doesn't need to be catfishing that guy. Oh, okay. Nice menu. But yeah, segments like these are pretty chill, pretty nice. Okay, what am I doing? Got a little bit discombobulated there. I was thinking about Christine too much. We actually don't want to do Christine now. I want to do her a little bit later. A skin Sona? Yeah, I guess she has a skin Sona, which is Peach. Flesh Sona. All these are wow. Yeah, she does have skin. It's under her fur. It's her hair Sona. Instead of fur, it's hair. Blonde, long hair. Oh wait. Ooh, almost forgot a seashell here, but remembered at the last second. Here it is. Bald Sona. Yeah, bald Sona's probably... Well, but Peach isn't bald. I don't know. Probably as close as we're gonna get. That technique was... Oh, shoot. Okay. Discovered by Glenn. Pretty cool. Really only useful in 100% where you have the red tunic, because the red tunic has a ton of knockback. Dave Sona. The seashell count right now is about 26, I think, or 27. I can check in a second. It is currently 27, yeah. Yeah, the dragons and lizards are scalies. This guy's kind of a troll. Almost a really good fight, but he was a little bit too far away. It's more common that you get iframes on the second arrow in 100% just because... What was I saying? Oh, yeah, because, you knock him farther away because of your knockback. Persona. Oh, your persona? What if it's just your persona? Is that what we would call it? I think persona might be good. Yeah, out of 50. So we're over halfway there with our seashell count. That's 28. And then we're also about to get 29. Now, like Marin, Bow Wow can also Jesus jump. He's going to take a little bit. He's a little bit shy to get in the water. But you'll see in a second. Come on, take a dive. Just jump in. It's not that cold. And there he comes. Alright, so he's hopping along with us. He's a giant ball of metal. But, I mean, if I know anything about giant balls of metal, they don't sink. Mash an A to get our fastest swims here. Okay, he got in my way a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Okay. That was completely my fault. Bonked. I've had quite a few bonks so far, but not an extraordinary amount, so not too upset. Okay. Bow Wow is being a ridiculous troll right now. Yeah, there is metal that won't sink. Yeah, ships are made of metal. Bow Wow is totally ship-shaped. I mean, it's similar to, like, you know, what's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers. One thing I do have to note is I do keep reaching to split, but then I remember that I don't have any splits open. So I'm just kind of lifting my hand for no reason. I'm getting my exercise in, you know, burning my calories while I play this game. But yeah, this is Dungeon 6. Previously one of the longest dungeons in the run. It is now actually one of the shorter ones. Actually, it might still be the longest. No, I think it's shorter than Dungeon 4. Because recently, a very huge skip was discovered here that allows you to skip basically the whole dungeon. It saves a lot more time in any percent because you get to skip the boss as well, but in 100% we still have to fight the boss here. Really? I didn't know that. That's a good physics fact. I'm gonna grab the backup arrows there. Alright. Now it's time for a trick. I'm gonna do... Actually, wait. We do have to grab 100 rupees and a seashell before the trick. Yeah, any percent only fights 3 bosses out of the 8. 100% we have to fight the bosses for the heart containers. But yeah, I'm gonna do kind of an older method of doing the trick, but I'm a lot more consistent at it, so it's better for marathon safety here. We're gonna use this horse head. And again, I can't really explain this glitch. If someone from the LAS community wants to try to explain it, they can. But my job is to just do it. Messing up a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Alright, great. So, yeah, now we're on the walls. Okay. Oops. Okay. Just making sure my positioning's good. And now we're at the final boss of Dungeon 6. But yeah, that door frame, it just makes you slide up. You just go up it. And there are two ways of doing it. You can do it with either the horse head or bombs. The bomb is a tighter frame window to pick up than the horse head, which is always just standing there to pick up. Yeah, you can try that at home too if you want. You're gonna need a pretty big chess piece or a really small door. But I definitely advocate for you trying this at home. Small difference from any percent. We use bomb arrows the whole fight here instead of just using instead of using 3 bombs and 3 bomb arrows. It's just a little bit quicker, and we have the resources to do it, so we just do. Yeah, this dungeon is really hard, and it's usually the hardest speedrun dungeon. But since the new trick came out, we're cruising. Oh yeah, it does have to be a knight chess piece. That's important. Important to note. The boss is a complete joke. The boss is pretty tough to do fast if you're doing the any percent strats with only 3 bombs, but yeah, the boss is much easier than the rest of the dungeon. I would say the boss is much easier than, like, the mini-bosses. That is true. He's a mini-boss in Oracle of Seasons. So I guess that's a fair point. Yeah, we get the triangle. Such an awesome instrument. Alright. So now we're heading to get the frog song I was talking about earlier. Little fun fact for you guys. When I first got world record, the run was I got a 3:13, which beat Samurai Man's 3:15. I was very excited. I was also very new to the game. And I actually messed up Sign Maze. And it lost me about 45 seconds. Wow, I missed. Okay. Oh my god. I'm getting owned. Sign Maze is much harder with Bow Wow, I will say. But back then, I didn't even have Bow Wow getting in my way. I just straight up screwed up. Oh yeah, no, I'd imagine there's nuance with the triangle, especially playing it at like a high level. Okay. I'm trolling. I'm trolling, dude. Okay. I hit it so high that I thought it was gonna land a tile above me. But it didn't. Still messing it up today. I did not mess it up. It was just kind of slow. Oh my god, dude. Okay, whatever. But yeah, Sign Maze is kind of rude to me. But yeah, I imagine it's like hard to actually control the triangle. Worst song? No, this song goes hard. I'm actually gonna post an OS Frog too. This song is great. Especially since he kind of looks like the ogre. But yeah, now we got Frog Song. It costs 300 rupees, but it's well worth it for that amazing performance. And now, we are about to say goodbye to our good friend Bow Wow. Frog. Yeah, there are a lot of frogs in this game. Why did I equip that? Okay. Shoot. Right. A little bit of a miss menu, but it's not a big deal. The price isn't a drawback, it's well worth it. But anyway, we're reviving the rooster, and we are in turn sacrificing Bow Wow, because unfortunately, you can only have one companion at a time. This does skip the returning Bow Wow cutscene, and a lot of movement, so it is quicker to get Bow Wow later. But yeah, we have to sacrifice Bow Wow, and sacrificing Bow Wow will be what we need to get good fishing luck. So, coming up is fishing. So, it's somewhat akin to Dampe in Ocarina of Time 100%. A lot of people know about that. Okay, this is actually a really good start. Because we need to get good RNG here. Actually, I should go... Whatever. This guy is on me. I should have went to the fish to the right of him. The orange fish to the right of him. But it's not a big deal. We need to get very specific fish. And very quickly as well, with good RNG. This is the most RNG-based part of the run. Because it's just random what fish spawn in what spots. But we need to get an orange fish, we need to get a big cheep like this, and then we need to get a 100 centimeter blooper. Sorry. Okay, good. And then we also need to get a big, so 100 centimeter blooper, and then a 150 centimeter, Old Baron. You'll never 100% LAS ever again because of this minigame. Yeah, this minigame is pretty rough around the edges. So, when there's a white spot in that pond, that means there's a special fish there, which is what we're looking for now. When it's just, regular, we know we can, skip out on it. Alright. So, not third pond. But yeah, I mean, you don't need insane fishing luck to get, like, a really good time in this game. In this category, I mean. Okay, that is actually really, really good. Wow. I think... Okay, this is a little bit odd, because it's a different order than usual. I think he does give you 2 chamber stones, though. If he doesn't, then it's going to be somewhat annoying, but if he does, then that's really good. He's either going to give us a chamber stone and a seashell, which is still really good, or he's going to give us 2 chamber stones. Both are good outcomes. I wouldn't mind either one. This is also probably one of the biggest Old Barons I've ever seen. Oh my god, that was really insane RNG. Okay, so we get the chamber stone, and we get... the chamber stone, okay, that's really good. Okay, because you're more likely to get a blooper than another big Old Baron like that. I maybe should have waited until I caught the blooper to go for this bottle, but I'm actually going to go for it now because it's going to make... Yeah. So when you get the blooper, you also get the heavyweight lure, which is good. But I don't want to have to worry about the fish that spawns down there when getting the bottle, because it's a little bit tricky to maneuver the bottle around. Gotta be a little careful here. It looks like we've got good RNG with these cycles, though, so we're just gonna blow right past them. I'm gonna play safe on that guy, and we're good. We didn't mess up the bottle, so that's very good. Yeah, exactly. Catching the bottom fish makes it way easier to catch the bottle, so that's why I'm glad I did that now. So now all we need is either another Old Baron like that, or we need, I didn't mean to do that. Or we need, a 100 centimeter blooper. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure. Don't you dare, dude. Get out of here. Dude, why are you still following me? Get out. You guys trolling hard. That's the one bad part about trying to use the lightweight. Is that things are more likely to get attracted to you. This is also a very gigantic Old Baron. Bang. Drop my mashing just a little bit. Alright, very, very good fishing. Also, yeah, you can get a 99.7 centimeter blooper. Okay, that didn't give me the seashell. That is really strange. Huh. Okay, that's a new thing that I've learned just now. That's not big enough. Okay. Huh. I wonder why that didn't give it to me. Maybe was it too big? Huh. That's interesting. That's very weird. And I'm getting trolled by the blooper yet again. Getting very small bloopers. Alright. I'm not upset about that though, because... Should I even go for it again? I guess I'll go for it again. Maybe I shouldn't. It should give us a seashell. But yeah, anyway. Even though it's giving us extra rupees, which is good safety for later. Yeah, now it's a real marathon run. It's never happened before. I'm getting extremely big Old Barons too, so... I don't know, maybe they can be too big. Because I never usually get this many gigantic Old Barons. So... yeah, I'm not sure. From my understanding of the coding of this game, it shouldn't be able to be big enough to be too big. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess it can be too big. That's really, really crazy. Okay. So we're losing some time here. Okay, that blooper's big enough. Huh. I'm sorry about that, guys. I am really, really not sure why that doesn't work. But I guess now I know. Maybe it's because it already gave me 2 chamber stones. Like, maybe you can only get 2 rewards per fish. Like, maybe once it gives you 2 rewards for that fish, it just caps out. Also, this blooper is big troll. But yeah, also I did get another gigantic Baron. So, while our Baron luck was very good, our blooper luck was not so good. There's the seashell we're getting. Alright. Yeah, entertaining. That's the main thing we're going for here. Trying to keep it entertaining and trying to raise money for charity. Hey, if anything, I'm doing the right thing here. I'm giving you guys more opportunities to give money to help cure pancreatic cancer. That's probably what it is. I'm really not sure though. I just did something silly. We don't go in here yet. Sorry. Alright. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Let me just get hold of my bearings again. But yeah, here is why we don't have to do the rest of the trading quest after we get the broom. It does fix that. They're actually... I'm sorry. So yeah, that's an air climb. Pretty cool trick. Pretty essential to the run. And that's early lens. So yeah, we don't have to we don't have to finish the trading quest because we just get the trade item right there. Easy. And now we go to Animal Village and do the thing that I just did, where I went into that house early. Yeah, gotta go just fast enough. Exactly. But yeah, that lens actually is only required for that Zora and for getting the boomerang. So you actually don't have to get the lens to know your egg path. By the way, shout out to Christine. Because we do RNG manipulation. So we already know our egg path. So any percent doesn't have to do early lens. But we do. Shoutouts to DoomTap for the raid. Thank you very much. We are doing a great thing here. Yeah, I didn't bonk on the door frame. I don't think I bonked a single time on any of the door frames, actually. In the many times that I went to the houses. Alright. Yeah, no bikini, unfortunately. Nice, I actually got that, wow. And then I messed up anyway, so it didn't even save a menu. Okay. You can craft bomb arrows separately. Actually, no, that does still save a menu, actually. Never mind. Because we need to equip feather anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, you can craft bomb arrows separately. So it's like a 4-frame window for placing bomb first, and then 8-frame window for shooting arrow first. I guess I was too far away by like a pixel. Yeah, we get the boomerang, which is unfortunately... Oh wait, oh my god. I almost made a huge mistake, but I remembered. Alright, good. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately the boomerang is pretty useless, but... yeah, nice to have. Yeah, now, you may be thinking, okay, cool, so last dungeon you did, I think, was dungeon 6. So, hypothetically, you would go to dungeon 7. Well, no, actually, we're going to be going to dungeon 8 first. And it is, we get quite a cool trick here. First, we're going to do our air climb to that little heart piece sitting on that ledge over there. And now, we're going to do another air climb, but this one's a little bit special, a little bit tougher. Because we're going to be landing on the invisible wall. Shoot. I messed up the easy part of it. Alright, that's fine. My thumbs are just too strong. Ah, shoot. Alright. It's fine. It's just a timing trick. It's a little bit tough. You have to get a jump off. There we go. Okay. Third try. Not terrible. Not as bad as that one time I completely forgot how to do the trick for no reason. Yeah, Boomerang and LADX is so amazing. It's like my favorite item in that game. But in this one, it's just lame. Yeah, that's a fair point, Glenn. It's just useless by the time you get it. It's useful in rando. Actually, we don't. Alright, pretty good fight. This fight's really, really easy in 100%. He does 2 hearts of damage, which is threatening in any percent, but it's really, really easy in 100%, and you have the red tunic, which makes it even easier. Alright, now for Dungeon 8, probably the hardest dungeon in the run. We have to do 3 frame-perfect tricks here, 3 frame-perfect Hinox warps, and 2 of them don't have visual cues, so I'm gonna kind of focus a little bit, so my commentary might be a little bit sparse here. But this is a very cool dungeon. Dang. So that was a frame late. It's probably gonna take me a couple tries to get these, but much quicker than actually doing the dungeon. On the second attempt there. It was early, so when you go early there, you get to do another try. Dang. But yeah, we just gotta keep throwing our head against this wall until we get it. Dude, I thought that was it. But again, we were... Luckily, the good thing is that when you reload the room, the Hinox gets his health back. If the Hinox died, then that would make this a hell of a lot worse. Wow. Actually performing pretty poorly here. I think I'll reload if I don't get it this time. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna reload here. Because we do need a decent amount of health because we have to do it a couple times. Alright. Yeah, Gods, give me some coaching on this trick. I know you're an expert. There we go. Okay. First try on the reload. Not a big deal. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. That's fine. It's not a big deal at all, actually. We're doing this a little bit out of order. But I got somewhat unlucky there. I don't know what causes that to happen. I was a little bit too far right, but On that first one, I just wasn't able to get a jump off, which was really, really strange. But it's whatever. I've got to do this now. This is still a little bit slower than the normal way of doing the dungeon, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's a little bit tougher in this version. Yeah, he tries to grab you a lot. It's less about the bomb throwing in this game and more about the grab and throw. Which is good for us speedrunners, because it lets us do glitches. Well, I'm glad you like the animation for being thrown, because I'm getting thrown quite a bit. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will be the last time I need to use it. Okay, there we go. Made the jump this time. Alright, so now we've got one more, but the last one is the easiest one to do. So I'm not stressing about it. Oh, shoot. Okay. I've never gotten that before, but I knew that was a thing that can happen. You can be like slightly outside of where you cause the screen transition to happen, and it is a little bit silly. Who's throwing harder, you? Oh, shoot. I'm throwing harder after that. So for that trick, it's pretty much entirely feel-based. I kind of do like a mix of an audio/visual thing. Yeah, I just kind of do a mix of audio and visual. There really isn't a very consistent way with the visual cue. I do have to get this trick relatively quickly though, because I am low in health. Dude, keep being a friend like this is silly. Wow. Okay. I have one more shot and then I've got to reload to get my health back. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the fairy. Okay, well. I'm going to have to do this fight with half a heart. Oh shoot. Okay, let me try and get this set up though. Usually don't get... I might die here and then we're just going to have to reload. Okay. Did not. Okay, we're good. Jeez. This fight is scary. We're good. We're good. I don't want to lose the medicine. We do have medicine, but I don't want to lose it. That was very clutch. Very, very clutch. So... yeah. Alright. Done with Dungeon 8. There we go. Done with Dungeon 8 without a death. Let's go. Alright. Nice. That was kind of a really slow Dungeon 8, but not the worst in the world. It could have went way, way, way worse. So I'm glad we just passed it, at the very least. And now we get to move on to the better parts of the game. We get to do that trick. And then we get to do this trick, which is Rooster Rock Walk, except the rooster is actually replaced with another word that's synonymous with chicken that rhymes with rock and walk. What's included in 100%? Everything on the inventory screen. And so it's all instruments, all heart containers, all seashells, all chamber stones, all dungeon keys, and then all items. And then also all of the figurines from the Trinity game. That's the no clip. One of the first tricks found in this game. Initially, the way you did no clip was with bomb. Dude, I'm getting trolled. Let me try a different setup here. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That jump can be pretty tricky. It's hard to get a good visual cue there. Oh. That's silly. Alright. Thank you for the good luck. Much appreciated. Enter the egg. Great idea. If only. If only we could enter the egg from there. The speedrun for this game would be a lot quicker. You push the egg off the mountain and just win. Just kill the egg. You know, I haven't tried that. So, maybe we should give that a shot. Nice, got the jump. Jump's a little risky, you know. But I'm so super skilled and awesome at this game that I just do it like it's nothing. Alright, so that's the Dungeon 7 key. And now we're heading to Dungeon 7. But first we gotta grab a couple extra things along. Big fire on the egg and cook it. Oh, that's a great idea. That would be very tasty. Oh my god. What's still? My strong thumbs are just too strong for this game. But yeah, in order to do an air climb, you have to do a very, very light tap into the ladder from grabbing the rooster. And sometimes, if you push too hard, you just kind of get stuck and you have to throw them. And now we're entering Dungeon 7. Yay, it's time to go to Dungeon 7. So excited. Yay. Hype. Alright. So hyped to go and complete Dungeon 7. Scrambled windfish eggs, yeah. Yeah, bacon and egg in the morning, yeah. I mean, this game is like perpetually morning, so... No! Oh, we've got to enter Dungeon 7, but I didn't go to Dungeon 7. But actually, you don't have to enter Dungeon 7 yet. You're not supposed to. Yeah, we've got to do one more trick before we enter Dungeon 7. Oh my god. Alright. Like I said, I've got really strong thumbs. I'm really, really buff. If I were to turn the camera on, you guys would all be very amazed. Anyway, this trick's really, really tough. You have to have very, very specific movement. If you mess it up, the rooster will go away, and I've got to reload, because the rooster will just be gone forever, because you're not supposed to be in the rafting game. But it should be good. Oh no, I picked up a hard data too! Okay, what do I do about that? Just kidding. The rooster actually doesn't leave forever. I was trolling. You all got owned. Every last one of you. All of you fell for that. Yeah, you do have to die to be fast in this game, unfortunately. But now, we're getting our seashell rewards. Yeah, you can just swim in there. It's pretty awesome. You should reset anyway to sell the troll. Yeah, what a great idea. Yeah. Just reset anyway. Start from the beginning. I'm sure Trez would be fine with that. Just another 3 hours. So yeah, we're getting 4 rewards here. Now you may be thinking, why don't you just wait until the end of the game? Well, the thing is, you actually get the sword upgrade here. And with the red tunic plus the sword, you end up doing 3 damage consistently, and your spin slashes also do 3 damage. It's pretty insane. So it's going to help us save a lot of time on the final boss, and also on the boss fight in Dungeon 7. Just get sub 3 this time. I don't think I can sub 3 right now. I think I'm still on pace to be underestimate. But I'm pretty sure this run can't sub 3. I don't know. I don't have my timer up. I'm just playing the game. No splits. Alright. So we got our sword upgrade, and now we're actually going to Dungeon 7. Alright. Dungeon 7 is another Hinox Warp dungeon. Hopefully, it won't take me as many attempts as the Dungeon 8 one. It's a 2-frame window, so it's twice as easy. But if you mess it up, it takes quite a bit to retry. You have your doubts that getting L2 sword early is faster? Yeah, it speeds up Dampe. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It makes Dampe way quicker. That's the other reason to get it. I'm pretty sure it's faster. But if you want to time it, feel free. Dampe without being able to do 3 damage is kind of hell. I did a run once where I got blue tunic instead of red tunic. Actually, also for a marathon. I don't need to equip anything else. Yeah, this game's 60 FPS, but it drops frames a lot. But yeah, yeah, one time, oh wait, shoot, I actually need to hit that. One time I did, this game for no reset speedrun marathon, I think? Or, it was no holidays allowed. For, I think that is run by Speedruns Live, or streamed on Speedruns Live. I don't quite remember, it was a while ago. But, yeah, I had a bid war for blue tunic versus red tunic, and turns out blue tunic makes Dampe way slower, and a lot of other things way slower as well. So You know, it wasn't the greatest experience, but it was still a lot of fun. Alright, so not doing the Hinox Warp yet. First we gotta get prepped. We have to get our health low enough that we die when we get hit by him. And I'm actually gonna create a save once I get to the right health, so that I don't have to grind my health down next time. Gotta get a bonk there. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure if that's the right frame. That might be instrument. Dang it. Alright, so that's instrument frame. That's a frame late off the 2-frame window. That's really good in any percent. But we're not quite looking for that here. Oh yeah, also this trick is floating point precise, so you have to do the setup specifically like that in order to get it to work. Yeah, just a frame rate. I think that's good. Yeah, instruments frame rate. Oh my god, I got instrument again. I'm too good at the game. That's crazy. Alright. Unfortunately, you have to get the boss warp for the heart container. So... So we do have to retry to get the boss warp. Which is crazy that I'm getting instrument warp now, because anytime I do any percent, I get boss warp every time. Just because I'm used to getting boss warp from 100%. And also it's harder, you know, it's only 1 frame to get instrument, whereas it's 2 frames to get the boss warp. We get a 3rd in a row! This is now a glitch exhibition. Alright. That time we actually got it. I'm unfortunate that I got instrument so much, but not terribly horrible. 3rd try is not that bad for a marathon. I'm fine with 3rd try. Keep missing the... Is that? Oh my god, okay. I choked the perfect eagle flight. But that's really good RNG. Alright. But now we're done with dungeon set. And again, 3rd try is still really good. Obviously for like world record attempts, it's like kind of a bummer, but 3rd try is very, very good for a marathon. Alright. Done with dungeon 7, and now we're done with every dungeon in the game. And we're going to be heading to the final boss of the game. Except, we're not going to be done with the game. We're actually going to have to do stuff after the credits. And then, after we do our post-game stuff, we'll fight the boss again. because we met our donation incentive. Thanks to you guys. We do have to grab a couple things before we go, while we're up here. Yeah, we have to watch credits. Because the game doesn't let you save before the credits, so. Yeah, we fit the Gerber, baby. You're spoiling it for everybody. Thanks for the raid. We here at ZSR are supporting a great cause. Very much appreciate the support. Alright. So we're gonna equip Powder and Marin Song. There. And now we're entering the egg. Gotcha. All right. So, like I mentioned before, we do RNG manip. So RNG manip is done before all your runs, and once you do RNG manip and create a save file, it's always there, so you don't have to worry about it again. So I know my egg path. We don't have to look at the book. I know my egg path, even though it looks like I didn't because I just walked. But yeah, so... Oh my god. I'm being so silly. I'm pretty sure it's faster to just walk there anyway. So... Yeah, my egg path is right, up, left, up, 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 up. It's seed 36, subset 2. 36 seconds after your Switch booting up, and... the second list of seeds from rolling after entering naming and exiting naming. It's the fastest seed. It's pretty good. It's pretty epic. But yeah. So here's our first nightmare fight. Oh my god. Silly. Strange mistake. So Aghanim, very similar to Link to the Past, but a lot more tame. Oh, I jumped a little bit early there. So 50-50 to do orange or blue. But if he does anything 3 in a row, then he'll always do the other one. So I know this is going to be orange. Okay, I'm getting very unlucky. 4 is unlikely. 5 is very unlikely. 6 is even more unlikely. Holy crap, am I about to get the Fable 9 blue balls? Rarer than 1? Okay, no. So 6 blue balls is still really, really unlucky. You're like 75% to get within 3. So that was pretty awesome. Maybe we'll have better luck next time around. What? Okay. You can manipulate his spawn position so that it's like a quicker warp over here. And now we're just gonna shoot this guy 10 times. Unlike the Game Boy version, we can't just use the boomerang to kill him instantly. It's pretty sad. But this fight's really easy, so good. So that's the ending of about 2/3 of the way through the run. Now we have post stuff to do. Alright. Ah, right. Yeah, jelly, biscuit, pork, sausage, egg. And Aga is the chef. Right. 10 arrows. So this seems like GG, but not quite yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to say hi to Dante. Yeah, you could just do 1G. Just 1G. Just good so far. Oh yeah, actually, I should hydrate right now. So now the cutscene begins. Yeah, 10 with bow. Bombs don't actually do damage. So it's 10 with bow, or 20 with rod or boomerang. Because the bow does 2 damage, and the rod and boomerang do 1 damage. Well, yeah, we get to just cat jam out. Actually, if Trez has any donations he'd like to read out, then there could not be a more perfect time to do that. So. Yeah. Yeah, Bombs was just the Game Boy version. It was all just a dream. Killing everybody. Everybody left in here is just dead. Kill them all. Destroy the child.
I actually do sadly not have any donations right now. We had a bit of a drought the past hour.
Oh no.
So I hope
Come on,
y'all,
guys.
yeah, I hope y'all are gonna pick it back up to give us some more donations for a great cause. For the Pank One Network, by the way, if you all didn't hear about it yet, Pank One Network is an internationally organized charity that is trying to fight pancreatic cancer and improve the treatment situation and the treatment options. That's a great cause that we are actually devoted to. There's many famous people and also people near to me and my family died to that cancer, so really important to me. Also, I had no idea, Alan, that we switched to Zelda's Adventure with the cutscenes.
Yeah.
No, but this is really important to us. And also, if you donate, you can win some really amazing prizes, including, but not only, a Nintendo Switch OLED. Just especially for this game right here, for example, is amazing. There's also still a few bits that you and incentives that you can donate to. The next one that's open is the bonus picture showcase, which is insane. For Singles Balloon Fight DS coming up after OTR, which is the next one. And I hope we're gonna be able to push to 2K before the end of LA. That would be amazing. I'm not sure, Lime. How much do you still have after the credits here?
After credits, there is about 50-ish minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think a little bit less than that. It really depends on how everything goes. But it shouldn't be more than 55.
Actually, just that I talked. Oh, wow. Just that I mentioned it, Shadow Magi just pushed us over $250. Shadow, you're insane. Please take care of your wallet. Thank you for your $250 again. Saying all the tingle. Thank you so much, Shadow. You're amazing, and you know it. But people, everybody, don't just put it all on Shadow. You want to help him maybe push us to 2.5k by the end of the run. Can we do it? That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Help support this great cause, guys. Alright, credits should be wrapping up pretty shortly. Yep, there's no translation, NOE. IQ, okay, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end here. But yeah, I mean, we've got a pretty intense bit left. Even though it's post-game stuff, the post-game stuff is pretty crazy, so I hope you guys are strapped in and ready. Because we've got quite a bit we have to do. And it's all minigame stuff, but it's very, very good. Very, very tough. Most notably is Dampe. Probably the most skill-based part of endgame. We've got quite a few Henon swords in there, so should be exciting. Alright. Credits are now over. We get Ende. Didn't even know this game had post-game. It has one post-game item. It's really silly. Oh shoot. I suddenly hit copy. Alright. Got a cool seashell from doing the blast here. Alright. Uh-oh. Don't want to pick that up. And now we get this heart piece. This heart piece is really easy to forget. Always gotta make sure you grab it. I've forgotten it before. Yeah. It's really important to get. But it's so out of the way that sometimes you can just blank out on it. Right. That's not true, Clouds. Post-game content is exactly that. It's content in this game. It's very, very good. Very exciting. Alright, so first we have Raft Race. We have to do this 3 times. We use the hook shot to save quite a bit of time here. And in order to get our items that we need from the Raft Race, we actually do have to get under a certain amount of time consistently. Which is 30 seconds. Oh my god, I did miss it. I see what you mean now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys are all just smarter than me. My bad. But yeah, because of the in-game timer, it can make you feel like you've got to go really, really fast, but really, you're going to be within the same 2 or 3 seconds every time. I think the best time you can get without pause abuse is like 22.7 seconds. Okay, I've got to reload real quick. That's fine. I accidentally selected the wrong menu option. Shoot. Surprisingly only loses a little bit of time. The worst place to select the wrong menu option is right at the beginning. And now I'm really glad I caught so many extra old barons. Because we did lose, I think, or actually, did we even this time? Yeah. I think we did lose 100 rupees, so. Yeah, that's the kind of mistake you do not want to make in an attempt where you don't have a bunch of extra rupees. Right. So now we're done with rafters. No. That nose. Very important to hit as well. Otherwise, you go all the way back up top. Hello! What's up? Alright. So now we're gonna steal again. Steal about 5 more times. We're just building up our Chamberstone collection. Okay. Nice bog. Yeah, we're big thieves. Yay, theft! So hype. Stealing is cool. Yeah, I can get behind some good old-fashioned stealing. Not much to commentate about here. I mean, stealing is one of the easiest, I guess you could call it like a trick. It's one of the easiest tricks in the game. You just take like a specific set of movement. And, that's about it. I knew right as I said that I was gonna mess it up. I was a little bit too far to the left there. Nice.
So if you don't have much to commentate about it, as you just said.
Read a donation, just, yeah, read it off.
Okay, 1 donation for all of you from Andrew Dittman. Thank you so much for $50 saying, for my favorite Zelda game and for a good cause. You're 100% correct. Although I cannot say anything about the favorite game, because then I will start a war here. So I won't. It's Twilight Princess, by the way. But yeah, thank you so much for your donation, putting us at $2,052. Let's make it to 2.5k before the end of LADX. That would be amazing. Even 2.2 would be amazing. Let's see how far we go while Lime is currently electrocuted.
Yes.
Great.
Alright, so I did actually check to make sure I am doing the right amount. We're stealing 1 more. You don't want to enter an extra time because then you'll have to do the death animation again. Costs like 20 seconds. But yeah. Just for a little bit of safety, I decided I'd check. Yeah, we're promoting charity by displaying theft, obviously. Alright, and now we get to the hypest part of the run. Trendy game. I'm sure everybody's very, very happy for this. So, trendy game. What can I say about trendy game? Oh, I can say so many things about trendy game. We have to get many figurines. So, here's our first figurine. Technically our third, actually. Or our second. Our first figurine was Chow Chow. And so now our second is Goomba. All these figurines are references to Mario characters. And they, you know, they're pretty hard to catch. It starts out pretty easy. The Goomba is a fairly simple one to get. The Chamber Stone's pretty simple. But we're going to delve into some pretty complicated area. I think you guys will find some of the figurines to be pretty comedic. I think probably the Piranha Plant is probably my favorite in terms of comedy. Just do seashell BLJs? Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we can't really... bonk there. Darn. Seashell BLJ, we can't really get any more. Because we already got our one seashell earlier. The one that's capable of doing the BLJ, but... unfortunately, it didn't happen there. We got third try on that one. So, a lot of the more difficult ones are on the tracks, but some of the pieces are actually made easier by being on the tracks because it makes the timing a lot more consistent. Like there are ways to adjust, and also the positioning is only horizontal based. You're always going all the way vertical. For the ones that are on the tracks. Yeah, Piranha Plant from Smash Bros. Here's Spiny. Let's see if we get him. Nice. Sometimes you can get kind of unlucky with this guy, but we didn't, so that's good. Now our health is all the way back up to full because we got our heart piece. Very nice. That is a very dangerous territory. The claw game is actually much harder than it looks. Yeah, all the Mario things that appear in this game. True. Yeah. Boo is one of the easiest ones because he just... a lot of them, you can sort of bonk the claw against it, and the claw will just stay where it is. It won't, like, descend any farther. Alright, let's see if we get this. Looks a little fishy. Darn. Alright. Let's try again. This seashell is much easier than the other seashell. It's much more likely to be first try, and also much more likely to be second try. Except when that happens. Okay. I'm getting trolled. Nice. Yeah, I thought that was gonna work too. But... we got trolled. And we might get trolled the exact same way again. Okay. I'm just gonna... yeah, now I'm gonna leave it, because I can't get that anymore. But the seashell is really the only trendy figurine that is inconsistent. it's pretty much the only one that's luck-based. You could argue that the Bow Wow is kind of luck-based, but you have a lot more control over the Bow Wow than you do over the seashells. Yeah. Every time I tried it, it got farther away. He was very intent on giving me a bad time. Right. Why did I release there? Okay, this is not gonna work. I just completely forgot what I was doing. Okay, I gotta wait. Alright, hopefully that's good. Yeah, the seashell is very, very greasy. That should be better. Okay. Much better. That's what should have just happened the first time. But my timing was bad, I think. Alright. Yeah, just a tad clammy. That seashell is just a little bit clammy. Although... yeah, I guess clammy is slippery. I just dropped my controller. No big deal. Yeah, I was thinking that clammy is kind of sticky, but it's like a mix of sticky and slippery. Ah, fish. Yeah, it still pretty much always slips out, but it's a matter of it tactically slipping out. You know, you want it to slip out in the right spot. Alright. So next up is Blooper, which is one of the harder ones. Let's see if we can get it. Have I played the original? Yes. Actually, well, I've never played the original, the non-colored version. But I played the Game Boy Color version. It was actually the first Zelda game that I ever 100% completed. I had a lot of fun with it. I was very much a Game Boy kid growing up. Played a lot of Game Boy games. A lot more than home console games for a while. But then I sort of fell into home console stuff. Yeah, don't say you like the anime if you haven't read the manga. It's so true. Yeah, we're running the store out of business by giving away the prizes, and yeah, you should be all for it. Because this guy is trying to scam people, and that's not right. You know, he scams us a couple times, but it's just not right. I'm still a kid, though. That is kind of facts, actually. Technically not legally an adult yet. As you can probably tell by the fact that my voice goes like this every 20 seconds. Yeah, he runs a claw game, he's naturally evil. That's true. Okay. You're yet to read the Link's Awakening manga? It's pretty good. Does this guy say bruh when you talk to him? I don't know, let's see. Maybe he does. I didn't see it that time. Should be good. Maybe when we catch the thing, we'll see him say bruh. Okay. Got a little bit of time lost there. Still not seeing it. I don't think he says bruh. Yeah? Oh, you mean when he speaks? Yeah. That actually makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I think it's more like yeah. Just showcasing that you can break pots with the seashell sword. Shoot. Yeah, figure is very, very thick, and Link's just able to store it in his pockets. Is that good? Okay, that's good. I was a little bit worried about that positioning, but we're fine. Okay. It was kind of just floating. Nice. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Okay. Ariana Grande behind the trendy shop, real not clickbait. Crisps. Yeah, Ariana Grande is behind the trendy shop. Actually, that reminds me that one time I made like a bait wrong warp video for this game. It was pretty awesome. Your mother's figure is also quite thick. Thanks. Thanks, Murph. Alright, actually, okay, so that's the end of Trendy. That Trendy actually went really, really well. It was only 3 fails, and all of the fails were the seashell, which is pretty luck-based. So, yeah, that was actually really, really good. I don't know if that beats my gold. I think it does beat my gold on the new splits. Because my gold on the new splits are really bad. But I think... Oh wait, I have to talk to you. I think on my old splits it doesn't beat it. I think my old splits gold was only 2 fails. But yeah, now it's Dampe time. The hypest part of the run. We get to do the Dampe pages. Very, very exciting. Alright. So, a lot of these I have memorized. There are a couple where I'm going to be kind of focusing while I build them and looking at notes, but those are just going to be the Hinoxorp ones. Because all the other ones I pretty much have down pat. Now, the reason we equip bomb arrows before going in, you might be thinking, oh, wouldn't feather be better? But actually, you want the bomb arrows for when you do the Hinoxorps. Yeah, Boris time. Fun fact, you can kill the booze with a magic rod. Boris big fan. I should change my name to that. Boris big fan. But yeah, so Moldorm here is the quickest boss because of this. Oh shoot. Alright, well, whatever. See, he only takes 2 hits. but he doesn't spin around the map, because when you do 3 damage to him, he doesn't hide his little bulb tail thing. What if we kissed in the Boris hut? Yo. Yo. Homies kissing in the Boris hut. Yeah, if it was me, then CPS would take you away. That's true. There can't be me, sadly. But... But yeah, just popping these out. There are no Hinox Warps on the first page, because all the dungeons on the first page are quick enough that you would actually lose time trying to do a Hinox Warp here. Using the bomb arrows are also very good for killing Moldorm. Bomb arrows are just very good overall. Yeah, that's true. They could have done a lot more with it. I mean, I pretty much only like it because of the speedrunning aspect. Shoot. Oh wait, I need you. Huh? Oh wait, shoot, what did I do? Do I need you? Okay, what? Oh. That's why. My bad. I was like, oh yeah, I memorized all of them, and then I do that. A Zelda Maker would be very cool. I would love that. Shoot. I got knocked so far, I got knocked away from the chest. A Link Between Worlds Zelda Maker? That would be pretty nuts. Good timing. I think there is like a fan game like that at Sapphire. I think there's one styled like Link's Awakening for the Game Boy online somewhere. I don't know the name of it. Actually need you. And you. And then... you. Yeah, of course I verbally added Sapphire. I don't mean like ROM hacking. There's like a separate thing. Alright. Now we're on to page 2, and now we're on our first Dampe Hinox Warp. So this follows the same setup as the last Hinox Warp I did in D8. but you have to do very specific setups so that you're not getting owned. So, I actually do have notes open here, because if you don't have your notes open, then you can get kinda wrecked. Wait, shoot. What was it? L3, okay. And I forgot 2 things. 14. Okay. And I still did it wrong. What? F10. D14. C2. Okay, this is very strange, and oh, that's what it is. Shoot, okay. Good. That actually, it's very good that there was an error there, because then there was a very high chance that it wouldn't have worked anyway. Shoot. There we go. First try. Nice. And the unique thing is that even though bomb arrows do 2 damage... Jesus. Okay. Okay. I accidentally hit myself with my own bomb arrow there. I've never done that. So yeah, even though bomb arrows do 2 damage, you can actually do it when you warp in, because he's not like fully activated. I do feel a little bit silly that I've had so many errors with just like building the dungeons. But it's not a big deal. At least that was a good one. What pace are we on? I'm not sure, actually. If anybody wants to, like, pop the time in chat, I could take a guess. I'm pretty sure this is sub 320 pace. So cheesy to make a whole dungeon and then skip it. Oh wait, I accidentally... Okay, hold on. That's what I get for reading chat. This is a little bit fun. $256.15, and I'm on 2-3. Probably 3:15-ish pace, actually. Wait. There, okay. Jesus. And I will be doing a slightly slower but slightly more consistent route here. There is another Dampe Hinox warp you can do, but it's really, really inconsistent. So try not to go for it. Well, at least I'm inconsistent at it, so I don't do it. And we beat Samus Run. That, yeah, that's important. We'll see if we can try and get 6 in. I'll need, good Hinox Orbs. But yeah, this dungeon's the longest one out of all the ones we have to do. Oh, I have to actually click that. That's fine. It's required that I do a menu here, because I have to equip Mambo. But yeah, the Hinox Orb saves about a minute, but the chances for me to get it in under a minute is low. I've got to practice it more. I have been practicing it, but it's just, well... Alright. So we're almost done with page 2. But yeah, the reason the one in here is so difficult is because you do it with the Dungeon 2 Hinox, which requires you to fall in a pit. And timing falling in a pit with him like running and grabbing you is really rough. Thank you, Clads.
Oh? Hey.
So here's our next Dampe Hinox Orb. Wait. F10. Oh, J1. Got this one. Okay. Next Hinox Orb. Well, on the ones where we don't do the Hinox Orb, we do that. We do exactly that. But, some of them require more chests, so if you see, like, the little chest and, like, key outlines, you have to put, like, a chest or a key room there. Yeah, so this specific puzzle layout makes it so you have to put chests in really far out of the way areas. So see how I was able to build it? Yeah. perfect explanation there. But yeah, I'm able to build it. Shoot, wait. I just did something wrong. Yep. I'm silly. Okay. This time, I'm able to build it without going to the stairs. Without needing to have to go to the stairs, because I just get the boss key right here. This mode seems kind of meh. Yeah. I guess from, like, an outsider point of view, it seems bad. I love speedrunning and stuff. In fact, like, I feel a little shy that I'm messing up so much. I guess I'm just rusty, even though I practice. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. It opens up and you're able to make your own modes, but it's not really like the most enthralling mode, usually. But yeah, I am also doing it in an uninteresting way because it's faster. I do need this. Okay, wait. I did this a little bit weird, but it worked out anyway. Yeah, getting hungry seeing all these burgers. Yeah, we do have to fight Moldorm quite a few times. But we're almost done. We are almost done. We've got 2 Hinoctorps and then we're done with Dampe. And then we're gonna go fight Nightmare again. No, you can make a custom room. But you have to do pre-made, oh. I mean, okay, that's what you mean. I get what you were saying. Yeah, you have to use rooms that you already got in your adventure. You can't, like, customize every tile.
Oh?
That's true. Yeah, you can't use, like... They're all one room tiles. There aren't any, like, multi-room tiles. It would be pretty cool if you could do that. I feel like that wouldn't even be that hard to implement. But maybe there was some issue when they were developing it. This is probably the hardest one. The visual cue here is a little bit tougher for me. But yeah, this is the swordless Xenox Orb. It's pretty awesome. I just keep going late. Oh yeah, somebody was working on that actually. Doing a tool that creates a random one. Ah, this is the hardest one. Keep being a frame late. I gotta go just a little bit earlier. That was a little bit too early. Again, a little bit too early. We're almost there. I'm just feeling it out, getting my bearings. That must have been a frame earlier. Because I actually thought I got it there. Interesting. But again, it is frame perfect, 60 FPS. Yeah, don't get thrown into the instrument room, Kappa. Yeah, it's frame perfect at 60. It's not even, like, super tough. I just need to focus, I think. Alright. There we go. Okay. Unfortunate that took us so long, but that was really the only dampe Hinox warp that went above 2 tries. I think every single one so far was first try or second try. And that was our first one that I really messed up on, so. Yeah, we're still on pretty decent dampe pace.
Oh?
Oops. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. Yeah. There's also the one in D8 that I messed up a million times. That is the one angle that messes up. So, there are 4 possible angles he can give you on this one, and that was the one that doesn't work. Shoot. So it's 75%. It sucks too, because that was first try. And now I'm choking. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the end of Dampe. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna get one more item from Seashell Rewards, and then we're gonna do time, and then we're gonna beat the final boss. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Get hyped.
Oh?
Bye, Boris.
Nee.
Shoot. we do have all the items I was able to see on the inventory. We are good. This is a legitimate 100% run. Here we go. Right, and that is time. So now timing is done. I'm actually not sure time that was. We didn't beat my first world record, dang. But now we're gonna continue on and defeat Nightmare once and for all. Really put this journey at an end. And if you have any donations while I'm going through the egg again, feel free to read it.
First of all, congrats on a 313.37.
Oh wow, I got a 313. Nice. That's
You
actually a
got
really
it
good one.
Yeah, you got. And while we're waiting, just one big donation that I want to talk about. Wiki of Kokiri, thank you so much for the $100. In general,
Wow.
everybody that donated so far, thank you so much for $2,152. We are almost halfway there to what we got last ZSR, which was 2018, and we took over 28 hours back then to get to 2K, so that's quite the achievement. I hope we can get a little further tonight before we go to OTR, which is going to be crazy as well. So the next run that's coming up is going to be OTR Pictionary, which is going to be fun. And for the upcoming runs, there's a few incentives that I can talk about. The first one that is yet to be fulfilled would be Tingle's Balloon Fight DS 90% one-player game. The bonus picture showcase that would have some really cool bonus artwork that can be unlocked. And that's 274 of $500, so really close. And now back to you for Nightmare.
Alright, so on this Nightmare fight, I'm gonna try something. No, I don't think it works. Dang it. Wait, let me see. Oh, it does work! Okay, so we're gonna use Bottle to be egging him. Because I feel like being stupid. No, dude. Oh my god. The timing is so much tighter than using the sword. Okay. Nice. Alright. I think he's gonna shoot out of the one now. Okay. Alright, one more. No! I was late. Dude, it's so much harder. I've never done this before. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can do it really early. The hitbox is actually kind of gigantic. Nice.
That's some disrespect right there.
Yeah, major disrespect. Just absolutely flexing on him. And then I'll use arrows. I'll make the last hit the boomerang. So I gotta keep track of my arrow count to make sure I don't accidentally kill him with arrows. So it's 2, 4, 6. Come on, buddy. 8. Boomerang's down here. Alright. There we go. Kill them with boomerang.
Damn. That's
There we
amazing.
go. Alright, so that is the end of Link's Awakening 100%. And now we actually beat the game with a completed file. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting this charity and watching my run. Really appreciate it, and huge shoutouts for hitting that donation incentive so I was able to meme on Nightmare so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, keep on watching all the other runs and keep on supporting the cause. Donate if you haven't already. And yeah, now we got our second G.
GG, Lime. Thank you so much for this run. You did amazingly well. And I hope you all enjoyed what you saw. And we're going to be back after a quick break with Ocarina of Time Randomizer and an all-sanity, low-logic Pictionary co-op. The incentive for all dungeons was met. So stay tuned for that.
Alright.